Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Jurassic Park Hunter Legends Special Edition. So this is episode 4 now. It's been 1 week since we did the start of the Special Edition, and we're going to be moving on to the next map now. So we've gotten everything except for one animal off of Isla Tacano, which was the Titanoceratops. So if you guys want to go after my mythical lost dino that I wasn't able to get, by all means, knock yourselves out. We're going to move on to the INGEN Facility, and I am definitely taking the SMG and the Uzi pistol with me. I might as well just take everything in double ammo, to be honest. Like, I guess I can select more of the roster, not that it's really needed. But yeah, so the Abandoned INGEN Facility, with my little cheat sheet here, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 extra ambient dinosaurs on the map to be careful of. And then there's always the chance that more velociraptors will spawn, which will spawn as packs, and it's just probably going to be a lot of chaos going forward. But we're all set, so let's take our first shot at the INGEN Facility and see how we do in our first hunt here. Okay, it seems we're all loaded in here now. Just getting my bearings a little bit. Ooh, I think the fog or something is maybe having a little bit of impact on performance. Let me head back to the menu a moment and see something. Okay, we're loaded in again, and turning off the fog, yeah, it seems to have helped performance quite a bit. So I do need to keep a better eye on my surroundings, since we did get ambushed by something. I don't exactly know what that was. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll keep the SMG first. Since this is more self-defense, and I'm just going to get my bearings before we start looking about where to go. But yeah, I had to turn the fog off because I think that was impacting the performance of the map a bit, or the game was getting a little more bogged down by it. Let's just work our way slowly through here if we can. Oh. Okay, so we got Ankylosaurus and Parasaurs up here. Oh. Actually, no, that's a Procerolophus right there. Let me see. There we go. We got it.
You've done a great job.
Okay. And I don't see anything else coming in. Yeah, so we'll let the trophy chopper pick that up and take it out. And that'll be our first animal we'll be able to view in the trophy room once this episode's done.
Okay, boss.
Okay, so I want to try to work up towards the little lake area in the middle of the map. See if we can find something there. Because, no, it's... There is a sauropod supposedly on this map, but it's not Brachiosaurus. So I'm kind of curious to see if we can find one of those. Because it was Jurassic Park was it Revolution, or was it Hunter Legends that had the Camarasaurus as, like, one of the base animals? I think it was Revolution. I know there was a sauropod in one of the base rosters to go after. But I don't know if we'll find it, or find one on this first load-in or not. I'm still, again, trying to be kind of cautious with things. Visibility is not exactly the best on this map, and if the fog were present, it would be even harder to see. But for the sake of trying to get the video a bit smoother in frame rate in that, I did have to kill that off in the settings. Yeah, so far it's been rather manageable, only had the one thing to deal with. But there's a much larger... I'm fairly sure there's a larger amount of carnivores on the INGEN facility here than was on Tacano. But yeah, with all these, like, shrubs that block your general line of sight, it's not like on Tacano where you could get some good view into the distance of if anything's coming to you. It's definitely a case of you're going to have to be on your toes for this map. Oh, actually, I am steering off of where I want to go. Oh. Lily... Okay, it might have been a Lilian Sternus that took us down. Because thanks to the cheat sheet I've got here... Okay. There we go.
You've done a great job.
Yeah, so that's Lilian Sternus. The cheat sheet helps with going off of, like, the, buggy text here, because I can kind of make out the general name for it. So that, combined with something to double-check with, is allowing me to... Yeah, the ambient sounds are also getting me a little bit, because I'm a bit jumpy at not knowing exactly what we might be coming across. But we still do have some familiar sites on the map, like Arthur Plura, just being, like, part of the...
Okay, boss.
like the animated objects on the maps. They're not exactly ambient creatures, they're just, like, mobile props in a way. Okay, but we made it to the central lake. Oh, just a Gallimimus. Yeah, this map might be a little more tricky to hunt on than anything than the other one, but I've got, I can't remember if these are Caprasuchus or not. Just want to try to get on the other give a little bit of distance around the boulders here, just because I thought I heard something from this direction. Every sound is making my head spin because of how many different things we had coming at us on Tacano. Like the Raptor Squad, or the Raptor Pack. The Displetosaurus's. Frickin' Sittipati, apparently. I think that's it. Oh, and we got somebody else coming in. I'm actually not sure what you are.
Great job.
Oh, Sauronithides. Hang on, just give me a moment to make sure I'm clear and I can read that better. Yeah. Sauronithides. So that's what that guy was. Yeah, this is again why I want to
Okay, boss.
be on my toes out here. There's a lot of stuff that'll start coming in to
Returning to
get a
base.
bite out of you if it can. And time-wise, we are getting through the hunt rather okay. I might extend the hunt time just a little bit since I did have to double-check, like, adjust the settings for the map. I think if there's anywhere where there's too much fog, it causes some performance issues. Because with how Carnivores is for its age, I can't imagine there's much in the way of optimization to make it run better. So I think there's too many effects at a time, it can still bog down and cause some issues with how the game runs. Okay, but yeah, I think this is the ridge along, like, the middle of the map-ish. So I think I'll stick up along this for a while. That way, if anything's coming down, we can see it there. And anything coming out from that direction, we can also get a view of it before it's too close. And just another Gallimimus.
Okay, boss. Returning to base.
God, there's so many sounds now, it's... really gets you going, like head turning, spinning, having to check everywhere in case something might not just be ambience. Like, I got super lucky with that Siddipati that I managed to, just dumb luck, step out of the way of its leap there. I'm surprised how dead it is now. I mean, there is the Ankylosaur out there. Maybe... it looks like there might be a few of them. Maybe I'll try heading down towards those guys and see. I do want to be mindful of the direction the wind's blowing, because as I'm focusing here, could easily have something pick us up and come from over here, too. Oh yeah, I do have the bow and arrow, but I don't know if I'd... Oh, okay, that's an... Oh, actually, that was a herd of 4 of them. I think you have to be in pretty close to have them actually, like, provoke to try coming after you aggressively. I think if you're, like, from a distance, they're generally more likely going to run off. But I think we captured it on the first episode, where we actually had one stomping in towards us, or after us. Okay, maybe we'll leave them alone. And keep going the direction the wind's blowing. At least this way, I kind of get a sense that if anything will generally pick us up, it should be from this way. Not seeing much out here. Yeah, I thought I would have had a bit more for encounters. Oh, the northern half of this map, though, is going to be so much more dangerous now. Like, I didn't often go up into the northern half of the map to do hunting because of how the foliage in the trees are. But now it's even more treacherous trying to do something like that. I think we may actually have to go up there so I can show you guys what I mean. Yeah, we're going to do something dumb and head up that way. We don't really have too much from this hunt. Well, I say that, though we actually do have a bit of an interesting roster of dinosaurs with the Prosaurolophus, and that was what was right. Yeah, Prosaurolophus. God, so used to like Parasaurolophus that it's a little weird to change up the start a bit. Yeah, so we got maybe 4 or 5 of the ambient dino roster. Okay, well here's the... I think this is like the actual facility. Although it is kind of tiny for like the namesake of the map. Like, I think there are a few other buildings dotted around this area. You kind of think for it being, like, named the Abandoned Facility, there'd be a few larger structures than, I think, a helipad and just this right here. Okay, but... Oh, that's different. That's a sticky Moloch. That... So we do have another dino we might be able to get for the trophy room here. Okay, let me get the SMG out quickly. Just since we are going to be chasing it into... Oh, actually... Has this area changed up, or is it just because I'm a lot more to the east? The northern half of the map used to be completely filled with, like, these small trees, so you're basically stuck just looking at the trunks, and anything tall could blend in rather well. But it looks like it might have gotten a little bit of thinning out in this region. Oh! Actually got a stegosaur herd up here. These guys are usually pretty easy to pick off as long as they don't pick you up and you can get a shot at the head in. Seems like we were picked up by them. And I don't see where our Stiggy Moloch went off to. Yeah, one of the things about the crouch now no longer being a toggle is you've got to be kind of active with it. That does make switching weapons... Come on, go down. Okay, I'm pretty sure we got a few good hits on that Stegosaurus. Just going to, again, just do a little sweep before I keep on it. Or try to keep on it. Okay, I've actually... Oh, no, I think that's ours right... The one we were after right there. I might actually have better luck just running up trying to chase it down. Yeah, so we got the blood trail we can follow here. Not too fast of an animal, but that's good for us. Oh yeah, look at the herd over there. So it looks like we've kind of separated this guy from the rest. There we go.
You've done a great job.
Just to say we got one down, so even if we don't go after the rest of the herd. And we got that flying over. Okay, still not... I was kind of expecting more from... like, how we... had Tacano have so much going on.
Okay, boss.
Maybe we just got more lucky and... Well, then maybe also another thing, too, is the map is quite a bit larger than Tacano. So maybe we just have more animals spread over a larger area. Compsognathus, I think. Yeah. Pteranodon. Okay, let me work our way westwards a bit. See if we can try to get one more animal, and then we'll end this hunt and go to the hunt menu. I think I've been out a little longer than I should have, but it'd be pretty easy to get wrapped up into these episodes now, with how much that can go on in them. Yeah, I think they thinned the northern area out quite a bit, because I could have sworn it was much more forested and made it a lot more... Oh! That is an... How did you do it? An Achillobator. So that's another raptor that we'll be able to take a good look at. And I think, just so I don't jinx us, I am going to take us back here. We'll head back and see everything we've gotten. Okay, so we're in the trophy room after this recent hunt, and we do have a few things to show off. Quite a bit, actually. Well, not as much as some other hunts, but still a nice lineup here. So this was the first one we got, the SurvivalVis. Gotta say, the texture work is very nice on this guy. As you get closer in, it kind of shows more of its blurs and that, but from a distance, it's very nicely textured, and it is a nice looking skin for the animal. Now that was the first one we spotted and took down. This is the little guy who ruined our first drop-in, the Lilian sternus. Now it's quite a bit of a different take on it than the carnivores Triassic version, but it does kind of fit into the small theropod look that a lot of the dinosaurs I think have. Like the Zupiosaurus was one that had it, and was there another one? Let me take a quick look. I think it was the Eustreptospondylus also had a look similar to this, although it might have actually been a little bit bulkier. I thought there was another small carnivore on Tacano that shared like a theropod model like that. And then we got the Sittipati here. You almost ended our hunt quite a bit early. So it's another... I wonder what the kind of... Like, it reminds me of Oviraptor. I'm trying to think of what, like, the classification of that would be. It's theropod, but more like avian-like theropod, I think. And then this was the little raptor we had saw out in the distance, which is the Saurornithides. Saurornithides, yeah. So you can see a little bit of feathering up at the top of the head there. Rather nicely texture work done to it. Nothing too much pattern-wise with that, but I do like the counter shading with the nice bright underbelly to the dark back there. Stegosaurus we've seen countless times as we've hunted and gone out and about, but figured we might as well get one to go with the rest of these. And this is the pretty interesting guy that we got at the end here, the Achillobator. As you can see, it's a fairly large dinosaur. Probably one of the larger raptor-like dinosaurs we've seen. Big ol' sickle claw there. Kind of a rather bulky and square head as you look at him. Yeah, that's a nice little start to open us up into our first time on the Abandoned INGEN Facility. That's... okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's still 6 other species that are endemic to the map. We haven't seen it all yet. And I think the big trophy from it is going to be the sauropod, the Supersaurus that can spawn. Nope, come on, let's get rid of you. Clear this out for the next episode as we try to get even more in here. But we've been getting points steadily, so again, weapon roster, point farm, that's nothing to worry about. I think that's kind of one of the nice things that's this mod really brings to carnivores, is it's not so much you have to feel like you gotta grind the same things over and over to get points and progress. You can just go after anything on any map and have a lot of fun with it, and that is fantastic for carnivores. But with that done, we are going to wrap things up here with just like a nice little vista view in this area. Oh, there we go, squeeze in here. Yeah, so we'll wrap things up here. Thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode of Jurassic Park Hunter Legends Special Edition. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave comments right down below. I'm thinking at least 3 episodes per map, try to get the majority of the dinosaurs we can. If we only miss 1, maybe 2 per map, we'll kind of just have that as something you guys can try going after and besting me about. But for now, thank you so much, and until I see you in the next video or episode of Survivors, remember as always, to take care and stay alive.